Wade Wilson has lost all credibility this week, even among his highest supporters, as a result of his own behaviors and his actions and his phone calls with Jessie, who appears to have plotted with him and getting money from the German girl. So she was aware of the doo-doo calls, and she's totally fine with that, which says a lot about her as a person. And he's become the laughing stock. So these events would cause anybody to want to throw elbows, but especially Wade. We're gonna get into some very hot tea about why nobody has been able to find any photos of Joey. And we're gonna go over the catfishing scandal, which even got his fans concerned.
Did you give her power of attorney over you?
Who?
Jessie, did you give her power of attorney over you?
Now I see what's going on here.
Jessie actually confided in the tattletale pick-me girl Kelly, who then told Shannon, and this led to them scrambling and Wade creating some apology letter and then what would be best described as dangling the carrot because he was offering them more merchandise, and apparently he's not allowed to make any profit off of this, but still somehow he's making this happen, which is just not appropriate to me. But I guess that this was a way for them to do damage control because they were supposed to give these clothes that he wore in court to the Wade wives. So this was like his way of making right by them, which was a pretty lame attempt in my opinion. Wade no longer has donations coming in, so I wonder how exactly is he gonna pay his famous attorney Michael Ufferman for the remainder of the appeal process. And the GoFundMe of Diane Ruiz's two boys has actually reached $12,000 the last time that I checked, and one of the influencers that donated that I really respect is Jumpsuit Pablo, and he's probably never gonna see this, but I respect so much what he did because he relies on this money for his bills, I'm assuming. And for me, for example, this is just my play money, so it doesn't have the same level of gravity donating that amount. So I really am so grateful that he donated that, and I think that was a very badass move. And as for us, we're still gonna give 50% of the AdSense, but we need $100 minimum, and we've made $73. I think it was actually $79. So as soon as it hits $100 and I get my payout, I am going to give 50% of the AdSense. So hopefully this video will make a lot more. In case you hadn't heard already, Ari, the quote-unquote attorney, is a scammer that's named Monica, who has been arrested prior on drug offenses and has been stalking poor Arielle for over 15 years, which is just so wild to me. And I've had an experience with a person like this. It's terrible. And I wanted to say thank you to the Reddit rebels, in particular this user, for putting in so much work into finding these people. And I will show next what they posted about how much effort it truly takes. So I do believe that they deserve all of the credit because they have truly worked so hard to get the names of these women. I just take the information and the research and put it together, but they are the true investigators.
So, I will totally video chat you. I want to come see you in person, face to face.
Nah, I want the video chat today. I'll be waiting on it.
Hello, my name is Arielle Reitsma, and I wanted to clarify that that is my only name. I do not go by Amanda Roadman. I have nothing to do with that name.
I'll always be checking up on you.
She is an impersonator, stalker, crazy person that I've been trying to get rid of for years.
I will be your girlfriend. I will be your girlfriend.
So I just wanted to clear that up. Arielle is my only name. I'm sorry to anybody who has been dealing with this person because I know how crazy she is. So, thank you.
Stalking is a very serious topic, and some people even refer to it as M word in slow motion because the person on the other end is so obsessed that they can frequently go from love to hate very easily. And I had an experience with an ex that was impersonating me just like this, and my hair was falling out because I was extremely stressed about it. I hadn't heard from this person for over 10 years, so I feel really bad for Arielle and what she's going through because she deserves better, and I know that this was horrifying for her to learn that her stalker's still at it.
I could come Tuesday.
Nah, I'm not cool with waiting that long. I'll see you tomorrow.
I can't come tomorrow, babe. I'm sorry, I can't. I have to go to church tomorrow.
Yeah, you can bring your Bible with you on the plane. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Arielle Reitsma, not Amanda Rodman. I'm not a hotel heiress, although I wish I was. I'm not any of those names or any of that shit. I might have lied about stuff.
Monica also pretended that she was this person, AJ, who just happened to have a lawyer friend named Ari, but it was very clear that she was blowing her own cover by writing these comments to people who had never even mentioned Monica or posted her photo. And Monica's the true definition of a catfish, and the fact that you never know who you're truly talking to. When you see what she truly looks like, it's jarring.
Let me ask you, are you a religious person?
I'm a religious person, yeah. Yeah, I'm a religious person, yes.
Who's your daddy?
Sir?
What, are you a Catholic? Are you Baptist? Like, what are you?
I'll see you tomorrow.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Okay,
Right.
babe. Well, obviously, if you're not going to... sorry, I didn't mean to call you babe.
Now, as for the Joey saga, he was a fan favorite and people found him to be very entertaining. But they were struggling to find any photos of him that were recent. There are just these photos from 2010 or so, and there's a reason for that because Joey has chosen to no longer identify as Joey, it seems like.
I'm good. I just wanted to call and ask why you deleted me off the kiosk.
Hey, dude, I apologize, Billy.
I just wanted to tell you, this is Wade, right?
Sorry, no, I didn't know. Sorry.
Yes, this is Wade. This is
Oh,
Wade.
shit, I thought...
I've been waiting forever. Who did you think I was?
My friend Billy that's locked up right now. I thought the court case, I was like, the court case didn't make fucking sense.
Joey kept getting Wade confused with his friend Billy because it seemed like he was talking to a lot of people in jail at the same time. And then a TikToker called TFNY Mom of Two exposed the fact that Joey did in fact transition. And it's a little bit strange that Joey seems to hate women, and he said, "Yay, killing women." And I think that he's probably using the name Joey and going by he in order to disguise himself.
You're killing women. I don't give a fuck. Like, they say you're killing women. I'm like, yay, there's less of them bitches. I'm a fucking chick.
Since Joey introduced himself as male and hasn't expressed what pronouns he would like and use the pronouns he, then that's what I'm gonna do. But the resemblance is uncanny with a reality TV star that we've seen before. Can you guess who?
I am paying attention.
2010. See that little tattoo right there? Joey has transitioned.
He looks incredible. I wanted that well last week.
Remember that tattoo I told you to keep an eye on? Look on the shoulder, on the top.
I need you to work. I need you to slay, dance.
And apparently is writing a book about it as well.
It's giving progression. It's giving acceptance. It's giving equality.
I think Wade was manipulating the hell out of them, milking them. But this would be why nobody can find any more pictures of Joey besides that one that somebody else posted and it's going around, which was his profile picture.
Well, I am bi. I've been bi for a long time.
Okay.
And I was going to tell you to look up one of my exes, but I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to
I don't want to do that. I don't want to focus on you.
I have been for my whole life, so.
I am not gay. I said I am not gay.
Dude, you're ridiculously chopped and fucking gorgeous. You're fucking dark eyes. You're fucking like you are, and you're 6'4", 250.
Yeah,
it's like, please.
You're gorgeous too, Joe. You are.
Oh, no, whatever. Dude,
Are you off your fucking meds?
Yes.
if we ever meet, dude, if we ever literally meet, please don't hurt me. I'm so fucking kind.
You're as queer as a $10 bill.
Dude, it doesn't mean that we've all made mistakes. Yours might be a little more severe.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I can't have you in my life.
Over the teen years, and then especially in the early years of adulthood, Wade began to slip away from us.
It turned out when he was about 15, 16, he started having an identity crisis. I could see it.
It's still very interesting to me that his family talked about how he was having an identity crisis when he was a teenager, because I question if it did have to do with his sexuality or not. But it seemed to be a general consensus among them. Even his sister talked about that, about how he was such a great little boy, but then something bad happened later on, and so did his adoptive mom, and even the father talked about him as a baby. But he has a lot of skeletons in his closet. The identity of Vivian the German still remains a big mystery because she's not the Sharpie eyebrows chick. A lot of people believe that she's actually blonde, and she was somewhat scamming Wade by telling him that she's gonna give him $600,000, but she never had that money, and the phone calls were truly painful to listen to. Some speculate this is about OF.
Like, she has some kink that she wants him to be really rude and degrading to her.
Right.
She's paying for these phone calls for content on her OnlyFans.
Apparently, Wade has a huge fan club in Germany. A ton of the women over there are super in love with him, which I don't understand why, and many of them don't even speak English. But there is a very beautiful girl also that was promoting Wade and saying, oh my god, he's innocent. A totally different one than this one that people thought it might be. This chick, she was found because she's always kind of posting on TikTok, and then there's this page saying that there's a fake that was called Vivian as well, but nobody truly knows at this point who it is. The one that I just showed is actually the beautiful one that a lot of people thought it might be, not the blonde, but when I searched the name of the blonde, this cringe video came up from like 15 years ago, dancing and lip syncing to Britney Spears.
You want to turn your feet out, and I'm going to do this backwards, and that's what makes it look like hip-hop.
Vivian is my least favorite character in the Wade Wilson saga, and I think a lot of people feel the same. It almost brought some people to sleep listening to those phone calls and how she can only say, yeah, baby, okay. She's super irritating to listen to, and her accent as well.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'll tell you. Yesterday was the first time I was afraid.
They're being negative to me, and I feel like everybody should just be nice.
It's funny how she said in the phone call that it was the first time that she was truly afraid because he wanted money, so he was saying that he was gonna rough her up if she didn't have his money. And this is the chick that looks just like her and that has been posting on TikTok. The facial structure and the nose is extremely unique and looks very, very similar to me, even though the eye color seems to be slightly different. I do think it's probably the same chick. Now, there have been some sad aspects in this story, like the fact that phone calls from prison has not been receiving the credit that they deserve, and people have been live streaming, I guess, before they even finish their premiere, which is not cool. I always try to tread lightly with these things. And then the Reddit rebels were banned from Reddit, which is so sad because they're the ones that are doing all the work to find these women, and I'm gonna truly miss their subreddit, and I hope that they can come back somehow and reorganize because they are true legends and I absolutely adore them. I don't know why they got banned. It's like they weren't doing anything that bad. I go by Ultra, and this is my channel, Wild Ideas Media. It's one of my 2 partnered channels. Thanks to you guys. Really appreciate everything that you have done for me, and I'm trying to improve the sound on my videos. I do have a professional setup, But I'm also gonna do my very first ever face reveal here in a second because I get so many questions about my channel and people just want to know who I am. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for getting to the end of the video. I appreciate you. I'm coming on here today to say hi for the first time in person and to clear up a little bit of the questions that I get and the mystery that surrounds my channel. I get comments ranging from people that think that I'm a content farm or I have a whole team of people. I'm not in an office. This is my personal home. I don't have a corporation behind me. I also get people that are like, this is the crappiest channel ever. This is totally amateur. I hate it. I have a group of old men, which I call the grumpy old man gang, that frequently troll me. My background is in architecture and in urban planning, so I'm a senior right now for urban studies and planning. I love making content that people really enjoy. The channel is called Wild Ideas Media because it kind of is meant to be all over the place and my wild thoughts. I actually do make these videos because I really believe in advocating for the victims and that they do deserve more money. Thank you to all of the support and the kindness and the fact that you guys enjoy my content. It really means a lot to me. Bye guys.